Hey guys, SPG Original back in the game today. So, I need to tell you guys something. My redstone for my farms has been going a little bit unlucky and I cannot post it. So unfortunately, you guys will have to wait for quite a while. Probably wait until maybe Monday. Maybe. Alright. So due to this temporary delay of my project, I will show you guys something that I have been let's just say experimenting in the last year. And here it is. Alright, so this is a Minecraft Pocket Edition Redstone video. Now, you viewers must be thinking, what's this? Doesn't look... There's no redstone dust. There's only pistons and some kind of weird block. Now, and some of you viewers might even be doubting, hey, is this even a redstone build? And I can confirm you that it is. And I will show you guys in a minute what these are. For this episode, I introduce to you flying machines. Alright, so let's get into the project shortly. Alright, so over here I have made a flying machine, or what I call a tank. Alright, it still doesn't look like a tank. It has no defensive features, but it does look a little bit like a tank. Just the slightest bit. Or maybe it doesn't even look like one. But I was thinking a while, if I could transform this into a movable Minecraft base, then I would be all the more happy to do this video to you guys and show you the power of movable machines. Alright, so let's give this a small little test first. I will prove it to you guys that the flying machines do work. And as you can see, everything runs smoothly. Alright. Now, I used obsidian here, which is an unmovable block, meaning it can't be moved by pistons. Alright. Let me give you a lever. Alright. One that you are familiar with all of my other 3 episodes. Alright, flick this lever, nothing happens. It is an unmovable block. Alright. You cannot move the block with pistons or sticky pistons. Alright, so we have also some kind of unretractable block. Alright, there's one thing known as an unretractable block. Alright, so as you know, sticky pistons only retract the block in front of them, only the block in front of them, and it doesn't retract the second block. Alright, but I shall show you something else. That while I was watching a mumbo jumbo video a few months ago, I realized this. Glazed terracotta is also an unmovable object in Minecraft Pocket Edition, the same way as Java. Alright, so Java is the computer edition and it doesn't work in the Java edition. So this glazed terracotta might be useful, but I'm not really planning on using it for any sort of flying machine. Alright, so all I have over here is this massive thing. Alright, so let's see what the scale of this build is. Alright. So, this build is only 5 blocks wide. And 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. Only 15 blocks long. but it is empty inside. The main reason why I want this to be empty is to have a little bit of like a cabin, a little bit like an airplane cabin, but this is a moving base, and this is only a super flat world, and this was the only thing I could go the nearest to a movable tank within these few 15 to 45 minutes. Alright, so this was all I could do. So I did a little bit of an investigation with these flying machines, and this is my result. Alright, so we are going to turn this into a movable Minecraft base. Yes, a movable Minecraft base. Alright, so we need to get some essentials first. We need to get crafting tables, cartography. Smithing and fletching don't do much now. Campfires are unmovable, or they are not really considered unmovable. I will explain to you in another video, I presume. Three, two, one. Alright, so we also need furnace, blast furnace, brewing stand, anvils just in case. Grindstones cannot be moved, as well as enchantment tables. Lecterns, not really that useful. Cauldrons and composters. Well, I don't really know about these two, but I know that for sure that these are movable. Alright, so we are gonna place them somewhere in the cabin over here. So I place it here, and over here, and here, no, maybe here, and brewing stand and anvil. Right, so we must think of a way to place the furnace. Maybe up. No, here. Alright, so that's one problem solved. Alright, so now let's give a movable test to the cauldron and composter. Alright. Alright, cauldrons can be moved, composters as well, and that's a good thing. But the problem is where I should place them. Alright, so I was thinking I could maybe create another cabin for these, or should I say section. Alright, as you can see, I divide it into a few sections. Alright, so this is the engine section, this is the first cabin section, second cabin section, this is the door section, this is the doorway section, and this is the end of cabin section, I think. Alright, let's just call it that. So I would do a one that is specially designed for... I don't think these two will be particularly useful, and you can't move slime blocks across a super flat world, or along this plains, this infinite plane. You can't move slime blocks. So I was guessing these two, we will just leave them in barrels. Alright, so here will be just the station, the section, a cabin, and I will have behind the storage cabin. Alright, there will be bulk storage. Now, the only thing is that I cannot fill this space up. This hole over here. Big hole. Unless I placed... we could do some thinking about it. But for now, let's get into the flying machines. Alright. So I will build. So this is how I built this. Here. I place one over here. An observer facing downward. An observer with his face downwards. You can see over here. This is where it will activate the sticky piston. The redstone current will travel from here to the slime block to the sticky piston. Alright. And this will be a repeated process along this entire carriage. So for example, one carriage is moved. So the observer senses it's a block update and it pulls these over here. Then the observer senses it and pull that cabin, then pull the next cabin, then pulls the next cabin, then pulls the next cabin, and on and on and on. The problem is that this might cause a little bit of a lag with the system, so I'm afraid it might not register that the cabin is moving. So I'm just gonna make this relatively short. Alright, so I add another smooth stone. I pretty like the smooth stone over here, and that's it. Alright, so this is built. We could also have these over here. Okay, I'll place this over here. Then I will leave these over here. Bam, 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 bam. Done. Next is over here. Bam, bam. All done. Next is over here. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. Alright, so it's all good and all done. So I shall create just one more carriage. Alright, so this is just another storage cabin. And we are nearly done. Now there's only one problem, is that I'm going to need to shrink this. I will need to shrink this down to this. So I will make this special cabin just for shrinking this cabin. And I will place these and these over here. These lines actually look pretty nice in the cabin. So here is where the entrance will be. Right, there are two entrances, one at each side. Oh, probably there was a block update with the grass block turning to dirt. That happens. Right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. So we're gonna need another pulley system. Now I made it a little bit too small, but it's fine, we can get going. One, two, three. Let's see. This looks alright. So here is it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Alright, let's add a 7 over here. Maybe you could have 8. Alright, that will do good. Alright, so we have these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so we have covered this area. Now the problem is deciding where to place. Alright. So we have 6 blocks occupied over here. 7, 8. And next we will replace this with pistons. 9. Alright. This is good. Oh, block limit. Alright, so if you don't know, sticky pistons have a limit of 12 blocks for pushing and pushing the blocks out and retracting the blocks back. Alright, so 5, 6. Alright, so this is 12 blocks. As you can see, the piston can move it, but now it is 13 blocks and the piston cannot move it. So it goes the same with sticky pistons. It can only retract 12 blocks, and this is why I had to design this. Alright, I had to design this in repeat pattern so that things will not get a little bit too, yeah, you get the idea. Right, so this should be in front, so that means I'll build a barrel here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, 11, 12. Next a piston over here to continue. 11. Right, so 1, 2, and 3. Alright, so we have covered this entire thing. Alright, so now let's do a test. I hope that this works, because if not, it will be embarrassing. No way, no way. Oh, this whole thing actually works. Oh, this is nice. It's nice. Okay, just that it's causing some extreme lag. Oh god. Alright, so now let's exit the cabin. Oh, these are all moving so smoothly. Oh, I love this. I love this. Alright, so this is my movable base over here. Let me just look for the obsidian to stop this. If not, it would cause such an epic lag. Alright, so now we have all the stuff slowing down. Yes. Nice. Nice. Alright, so this is my first successful tank. And I can say I'm pretty proud of it. This can be a movable base. Alright, so when everything stops, you can do whatever you want. Crafting, cartography, all of these. Because you cannot do them while the blocks are moving. Alright, so a little bit like this. Right, let's do this with trap chests. Trap chests will give out a signal when they are activated. Right. So as you can see, there's a difference between it and the chest. There's something red over there. There's a red ring surrounding the chest handle. As for here, alright, so you can see the difference. There is a red ring. As for this, just a normal chest ring. Alright, so example, so the trap chest will send the redstone signal to the piston, which pushes it. And oh, that's weird. Okay, so guess I need a redstone repeater. Alright, so see, you can see just now that the piston has pushed the trap chest, and you immediately exit out the barrel system. Alright, so this is what happens, and that is one thing. Oh, I just killed a chicken. That's one disadvantage over here, but I can gladly say that this has been a major success. Alright, I don't bother these anymore. Alright, so this is my movable base in all its glory. So thanks for watching. Hope that you enjoyed this video. If you want to, you can revisit the video and check out how this entire thing works. Alright, and maybe you can let's say develop some extremely good flying machines. Alright, so see you in the next video. Hope that you enjoy this. Like the video, and see you on the next video. Goodbye.